Alright then. Well, it's almost 7 a.m. my time. I didn't actually plan on being up this early. But, alright, since I am, I thought be a good idea to go ahead and do a Mass Effect stream, because it's in 7 day, and I've got a little while actually to play, because I don't got to be at work until 1 o'clock my time, so I got roughly 4 hours that I can sit here and just kind of fool around, so why not?
Normandy, do you copy? We're under attack!
Incoming transmission from Lavera.
Normandy! Are you there? Repeat, requesting immediate aid! Please!
Request denied.
I tell you what,
Setting new course for Caliston.
about the time, well no, not even about that time, even before that,
Many decisions lie ahead. None of them easy.
roughly, I think you said it was going to be 11 o'clock my time. 11 a.m. We were going to get the news from EA and BioWare, really, because screw EA. We're going to get the news from EA about what the big announcement for N7 Day is going to be. So definitely talk about that whenever it drops, because I'll actually take a couple minutes to step away and watch it. But I'm actually playing on my Xbox, because I don't have the games on PC, and the biggest reason I'm able to play on my Xbox is mostly because I've got physical copies of all 3 that I've had since the beginning, like back in 2006. So, oh, I just seen something in my Mass Effect group that says, it shows N7 Day banner, and it says that it's like May the 4th, but for cool people. Which I love Star Wars, but yeah, I mean, N7 just has more of a community than Star Wars does to me. Which I get a kick out of discussing Star Wars, but I can actually say I know more about Mass Effect than I do about Star Wars, because I dug really deep into the lore of Mass Effect when I got into it. But yeah, let's go ahead and just jump in. I just started a brand new career, why
Alliance
not?
military database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
I'll go ahead and do a pre-made one, because why not? Excuse me. Yeah, this won't work. Just straight soldier.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can
That's
protect
the only kind of
galaxy.
person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
You damn right.
The Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission
Oh
sequence.
yeah, I've got the Colossus armor. I always kind of wondered why you never could get a heavy version of the armor, because if you actually pay attention,
Calculating transit mass and destination.
Fist that you fight on the
Relay is hot.
Citadel, he's
Acquiring
got a
approach
heavy
vector.
variation of the Colossus armor, but you never can get it
All
yourself.
stations secure
Which-
for transit.
I feel like I've gotten it before, but I've never... Oh, sweet, welcome. I was just talking about like the Colossus armor that you get, which is what I got right here.
Board is green.
Uh,
Approach run has begun.
I feel like I've gotten the heavy variation of it, but I may be just misthinking that because I haven't gotten it in recent playthroughs. But I do know that there is a texture to the heavy variation. When you get the Fist on the Citadel, when you fight him, he's wearing a heavy variation of it.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to
God,
send
if they
someone
ever
to
do
keep
live
an eye on
action,
your
they
investment.
need to get Seth Green
that
to
is
play
the
Joker.
official
There's just no
story.
ifs, ands, or buts.
Only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
God, it's been too long. I mean, granted, it's technically only been a few months since I played again, but every time I finish a playthrough and I wait and then go back and play it again, it just feels like it just feels like it's been too long. You know what I mean? It's just like you never really wanted it to end.
Congratulations, Commander.
Let's talk to
Looks like
Presley.
we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not.
Like my title of the
Still
stream
makes me nervous
says,
to have a Spectre
goody
on board,
two-shoes, you know.
Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's some... What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You have a special place on the Normandy. You're the official red shirt. Was that too dark?
You need to calm down, Corporal.
Poor
A good
Jenkins.
soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about a cruise.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
So, like, I know there's only one person watching, but I'll probably reiterate the question if more people come in, but what do you think it would have been like if Jenkins would have survived? What do you think his genuine reaction would have been?
Commander Shepard,
I did not hit any buttons that
first.
triggered on its own.
Give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world.
How do you
we're
think
going
Jenkins,
to.
like,
Eden
how
Prime.
Jenkins would have reacted
heard it's
if,
quite
whenever he
beautiful.
found out that all this shit happened to Eden Prime over the course of the 3 years?
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander.
That music that's playing right now, that's probably one of my favorite out of
research
all
team
of
on
the games, because it's just
unearthed
like,
some kind of
it
beacon
just
during
really
an
sets the
excavation.
basis for like what the music of Mass Effect is like, and it's just like, just wonderful.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Sorry. Phone went off and I had to see what this was about. So like, I did think of another thing that would be, it'd be interesting to think about. But like, what if, and this is like drawing inspiration from like Marvel's series of them, what if on Eden Prime, on the opening mission of Mass Effect 1, what if Commander Shepard died, but Richard Jenkins survived?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I mean, you can obviously go down the you can
Eden
obviously
Prime
go
will be
through
the first
the
of several missions together.
obvious just
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP.
idea is that,
Nihilus will accompany
you know,
you to observe the mission.
everybody would lose the fight in the Reapers because Commander Shepard there wouldn't make a difference. But like, what if instead of playing as Shepard, you played as Jenkins and you actually had to be the guy that never had any kind of experience whatsoever in heats of battle, but you had to step up and be that guy? Like, what if you played as Jenkins instead of Shepard?
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down! We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
You're scared of the claw. First time ever played, that's what I thought.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet.
But I mean,
This
Ashley
mission
was
just got
at
a
that
lot more
fire.
complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly
How
without
did you
drawing
not
attention.
see that?
It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and
Apparently
meet us in the cargo
everybody
hold.
saw it.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
This place got hit hard.
Wow.
Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Never realized how much like paper the distance looked like. Anyway. God, it's just playing this, it's getting me more hyped up for the announcement, because if it ain't a if it ain't the trilogy remastered with a really good paint job for the original, then I'm going to be somewhat disappointed. I can't be completely disappointed because, I mean, Mass Effect will always be one of the great, probably my absolute favorite game ever made and one of the best games ever made in history, but damn it, it really needs a paint job. Needs a paint job, preferably a full rebuild from the ground up, but I'll be happy with a paint job. Just like a better interface, you know, all that. Yeah, just if I can at least get that, I'll be happy.
Ripped right through his shields. You're at a chance.
Golly, the barrier ability always looked real weird in the original.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Hey, look, it's a martyr. Oh, you just know that's just one of the worst ways to probably die.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Hello,
Are you
martyr.
wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Maybe they're just trying to get away from you.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Yeah, I could use a bullet shield.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Move out.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Before we go anywhere. Mark those clear because I can't stand to see them blink in the menu for some reason. That's just how I am. Let's go in here. Yeah, I know. Oops. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I gotta get Liara some armor. I remember Liara and Tali are the two that I usually give the pistol to, so I'll give you the moderate one. You ain't getting my best one. Screw you. I like you, Caden, more than I do Ashley, but screw you. And I guess I'll give you that for cooldown bonus. Because that one's Garrus's. And that one's Liara's. Not Liara, Tali. Wait a minute, no, that's a biotic amp. Yeah, that is Liara's, never mind. So that one's actually Rex's. Because I have a set list of people that I actually use. Yeah, you're not getting my good weaponry. You'll get my decent weaponry. Let me see. Rex, Garrus. Actually, no, yeah, that's it. You'll get my decent weaponry.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
I think we got him, Commander.
That door, it's closed. Security guards engaged.
Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about the small stuff. Since I'm gonna try to do, since I'm really I'm only gonna be able to play until I go to work, which is still roughly 4.5 hours from now. I'm just gonna try to complete the main bits of the mission and see if I can get it done within the time limit, within the next 4 hours.
This isn't your mission, Sarah.
Which I should be able to.
What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Why is it transparent? I never realized that before, how transparent it actually is. Disappeared like a dot. Well, I knew that. Thank you, Ashley.
Commander.
You're useless.
It's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human! Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. There was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
Yeah, Powell.
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I make short work of Geth. Hard shell idiots that can't think for themselves. I'm just kidding, I love Geth. I can tell you though, Geth are really fun to play as in RP, and unlike in the pen and paper RPGs. I played as a Geth running 5th edition D&D rules, and I had a ball.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Because there's actually 2 different pen and paper versions of the Mass Effect as a Mass Effect as a playable RPG. One's using 5th edition D&D rules, so it's actually really easy to pick up. And then the other, for the people that like more challenging stuff, similar to Pathfinder, is the D20 Mass Effect, which runs the the universal D20 system that's based on Pathfinder. Well, it may not be based on it, but it's the closest thing to Pathfinder that's actually universal.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
Because I've never tried to do it myself, but from what I understand, the D20 system is universal to the point that you can apply it to almost any setting of any kind. Just put in the work of making sure all the little details are figured out. Ooh, excuse me. But I can verify that the Mass Effect D20 is actually really fun. My only drawback is because it runs the D20 system and because it's Mass Effect, so you gotta have details on everything, is the character sheet, or should I say sheets, is 6 pages long. Most RPG systems can fit everything on 1 page, at max 3. I think D&D's largest is 4, but you only need 4 if you want to have full detail on your character's background, and you need a spell list. But yeah, Mass Effect sheets are 6 pages long. You have a sheet for your character stats. You have a sheet for your character's background. A sheet for your character's inventory, which would be like armor, weapons, everything. You have a sheet for, actually no. You have 1 sheet for attacks, and that includes your weapons and whatever abilities you have. Then you have a whole separate sheet for your inventory and armor, and then another sheet strictly for your full spell for not spells, but
Normandy,
your full ability list.
This is amazing. Actual work.
And then another sheet which determines your
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
relationships.
Something must have activated it.
Roger,
skills.
Normandy. Standing by.
Yeah, it's 6 pages long, but damn if it wasn't fun. Super damn tedious though, because you have to keep, because in that one you actually have to keep track of how many thermal clips you have, as well as biotic and tech points to use your abilities.
Shepard! No, don't
But I
touch
highly
it!
recommend it. It's free to download too, so anybody can download it and play it. But it's just, you just gotta search Mass Effect D20 and you'll find it. And like I said, it's just it's 100% worth it. It's super fun. Comes with rule sets for every alien species, and I think it even has rules for a Hanar if you want to play as a Hanar. Which, unless you're going to be Blasto, there's really no
We
point
identified
in
the ship that
being a
touched down
Hanar.
on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll
I
never
don't
get
like
the
you,
chance
but
to
I'm gonna be
find
nice
out.
to you.
The beacon exploded. A system overload,
Because I'm a
maybe.
goody
The
two-shoes.
blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess.
That means
if you
get the
need me.
hell out.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon.
I
Lost
saw
Prothean
a
technology,
gruesome...
blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it.
I saw a gruesome...
I know his reputation is politics.
He
He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon.
I saw a
He has an army
gruesome
of Geth at
robot
his
death
command,
orgy.
and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Hey, Commander.
Piss off. Can you tell I don't like Ashley? Man, you know what I want? I love watching Team 4-Star, especially their dubs. I want to see them dub Mass Effect. I think that would be hilarious.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ooh. Oh, excuse me.
the Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, sizes and everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Hey, look.
Just
It's
the
a
ground
horse's
team from
ass.
Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus
Why did
ended up
that
dead and the
line
beacon was
sound way
destroyed.
more
That's Saren's fault, not his.
convincing than it
We
ever
better
has
hope
before?
the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations.
'Cause
otherwise, the Council might use this as an
Male
excuse to
ship
keep you out of
is
the
real
Spectres.
monotone, and he's always real
Come
calm
with
and
me,
collected about
Captain.
everything.
I
But
want to
that
go over a
line
few
sounded
things
like
before
he
the
had
hearing.
more behind it than anything.
Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have
I don't know
clearance to get
why.
in.
Maybe I'm just hearing it different this time around.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yay!
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Like I said, we're not going to worry about dilly-dallying with the small stuff. We're just going to worry about the meat of the story. Because maybe I can beat it within the next 4 hours. Which will be somewhat of a personal accomplishment because I usually play everything, but... Or I usually explore everywhere and do
Saren's
everything,
hiding
but...
something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council?
Mm.
Don't be
Excuse me.
ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Hey, it's the man, the
Commander
myth, the
Shepard,
legend.
Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Nihilus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. Humans are making a strong push. The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren.
Made for a good
He's
book.
working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire
First
human
Mass
race.
Effect novel,
Every
Revelations.
colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. and the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so
Fuck.
1 million can live.
I did not mean to hit
But
that.
only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for
Whoopsie.
another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
We're just going to be bipolar for a minute and just pretend I didn't make that
Killing
selection.
innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Okay, so something's definitely different about this. Because I feel like in previous playthroughs, every time I tried to talk to him about his history while we were still in the council, the tower, he would just brush it off and say this ain't the time or the place to talk about it. But he actually told me more detail about this, and even had even gave me the option to actually make a statement about it. And now I can't actually bring it. There ain't no option to actually bring it up again. So I don't know if I'm just noticing it.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the
I don't know if
ambassador's
I'm
office
just
if you need
noticing that
anything
for the
else.
first time. But yeah, I just feel like that conversation went differently in my previous playthroughs. Weird. Because I feel like the part about me selecting the option that he's a monster, I feel like I said that I was supposed to say that like when I'm at the docking bay talking to him about it, when he's real open about it. I mean, again, that could be just me just not paying attention before, but I don't know. That was kind of odd.
That's him.
Well, I hate how it just auto degrades you to your picture. Oops. How do I put away? Okay, B button. I can't remember how to put my weapon away. I ain't gonna worry about you, Jenna.
Back off, Rex. Fisk told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fisk's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it.
Smart.
He's not coming out, Rex. End of story.
So
the
edgy.
story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not
Krogans
to
are
get
so
caught.
edgy, they have built-in hoodies called humps.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got 'em, you might as well spread 'em around.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
I remember, like, the first time I ever played the game, I actually skipped over this section because I went straight for Rex. And I didn't really mean to do it. I was actually just kind of exploring my options where I could speak and everything, and then
I think we got him, Commander.
what was it? I remember exploring. I hit the option for other leads, and then that was how I
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at
found
that
out about
bastard.
Rex, because I did not know what a Krogan was. They hadn't officially been seen yet.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just
I
reacted.
just remember
didn't mean
thinking
to.
the name
Dr.
Krogan
Michelle, are
sounded
you
cool,
No, I'm okay, thanks to you.
so I went
all
straight
of
to
you.
him first. Or no, I went to Harkin first. Then I went and got Rex, and then from there I just went straight to Fist. I actually wound up getting Garrus through the cutscene where if you don't recruit him immediately, he actually just kind of shows up outside your ship
I know those men threatened you.
in the
but if you tell
CSET
us who they
docking
work
bay
for,
when you're
we
on
can
your
protect
way
you.
to it for the first time,
They
and
work
he's
for
just like,
Feast. They wanted to shut me up.
heard
keep
you
me from
was
telling
putting
Garrus
in the
about
work for it, and I
Quarian.
want to join you, you know. That was how I actually did it the first time.
What Quarian?
A
Unintentionally.
few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Ooh, it don't matter who I pick. As soon as I... Oh, excuse me. As soon as I get Rex, it's done. Me, Rex, and Garrus are just going to be going everywhere. Just like not even going to bother taking anybody else except for Liara, and that's only for Noveria. And that's purely for story quality. Shit. How do I get to C-Sec from here again? I think I go down this way. Yeah, I do. Okay. Took a hot minute to remember that.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
And Eden Prime goes through a lot of shit. Oh yeah. This brain died there for a minute and I forgot where he was.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team.
I just immediately...
Let's go.
I immediately like characters with deep voices because it makes it easy for me to imitate them. Because Rex and Grunt, I can confidently say I can do decently well, but I'm not good at voice acting or any of that, but you know, I just like doing little impressions here and there. And the deeper the voice, the easier it is for me, obviously, to do it. Because I can slip right into that voice and drop my accent and just do it.
Looks like it's shut down. Look out!
right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back, or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Go, go, go! Wait! Don't kill me, I
Nice work of
surrender!
him.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here.
Yeah,
Said
see,
you'd only deal with
if
the
you look
Shadow
closely,
Broker
that
himself.
right there is a heavy
Face to
variation of the
face?
Colossus armor.
Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
You can tell because the heavy armor sets
Nobody
have
beats the
the
Shadow Broker.
arm plates that go
I
down
don't know his
below
true
the
identity.
shoulder.
But she didn't know that. I told her I'd send
Medium
a meeting.
armor just covers up
But
the
when she shows
shoulder,
up, it'll be Saren's
but
men
the
waiting
actual heavy armor has a piece that goes down below that, almost down to the elbow, and that's one of the ways you can tell.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Plus,
What are you
you
doing?
can see
The Shadow Broker paid me to
plating
kill him.
is thicker.
I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
Because on mine, you can see the inside of the red, and around my neck, and then down below my chest, it's got a little red pattern and everything,
Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
which is just part of the base layer. But the actual full armor is actually covered almost from head to toe, especially right down the middle. See, that is heavy Colossus armor, but I feel like I've gotten it before in a previous playthrough, but again, I mean, that could be just me thinking of his, but yeah, heavy Colossus armor does exist. I think I remember seeing somebody make a post about something about how they've never seen it, or they were curious about it being a thing.
Enemy is everywhere!
Negative contacts.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
Boom.
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's
There it went.
Enemy contact.
Dead. D-E-D.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
What's up, babe?
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
This is my future waifu.
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
Actually, it's Tali Zorn or
I was on my
Ryabos Nemo.
pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
I like how her gesture made them flinch.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Squad. Now then. I meant to do this earlier and it slipped my mind. Give you that. Give you that. And this. Huh. Could have sworn I had your Omni tool. Oh well. Throw that on there. Throw that on there. And give you that. Okay. Well, I hate to say it.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of
Yeah, I
your
got
time?
more important things to do, Samish. I said I was gonna try to play and beat it within this session, but I'm thinking about it now. It's looking like I may actually stop here in about 20 or 30 minutes because I'm starting to get drowsy again. Because I actually only got about 3 hours of sleep last night when I woke up at 5 this morning, and now it's catching up to me. And I really don't want to go to work like this, so yeah, it may be a thing. I may be cutting it short, and then I'll actually finish it tonight when I get home from work. But if I do, definitely be finished tonight because I don't have work tomorrow and I don't got much else on my plate tomorrow, so I can definitely finish it up tonight.
Not enough data yet.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to
Shit.
finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
What? Yeah, I almost fell asleep
Saren
just
thinks
then.
he can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is
Whoa.
not good enough. You know
Stay
he's
awake.
hiding somewhere
Wait
in
for a
the
couple more
Traverse.
minutes.
Send
Get
your
through
fleet
this.
in.
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure
Well,
the
the
entire
Spectre
region,
can.
keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
What? I'm awake. No.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Oof. Oofta. Tell you what though, before I forget, what I'm definitely going to do, make sure my alarm's set so I don't miss work.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and save, because I'm falling asleep where I'm sitting. And if I don't go lay down, I'm gonna fall asleep just sitting here, and I really don't want to waste your time and mine. Waste your time for now. And I'll get off work hopefully around 9:30 to 10 o'clock. And as soon as I get home, I'll start